Sims and Leon, your mom's favorite podcast. Trust me, I'm a mom.
Well, we got that weather traffic on the Deuces, brought to you by the Funky Picnic. Weather 105 degrees, hot, hot, hot.
Shit.
Steve-O, what you got on traffic?
I can tell you if you're going south on 35, stay where you're at. Cancel the plan that's causing you to get on 35 right now.
So you're saying there's a lot of traffic.
Well, by the time there's another Deuce, it'll probably be a lot better.
Yeah.
I was at the exact wrong part of the day.
So if you're anywhere in DFW, just go ahead and put it in park.
So you're saying this time to record is not ideal for you.
Oh, I just need to leave 12 minutes earlier.
12 minutes.
I feel like anytime you leave after 5, you're kind of screwed.
Yeah, you can have margarita.
Yeah, you can talk. You can use your words.
Okay, I was wondering if I could drink some of your margarita. I don't know who got the last one.
Yeah.
Did you get it?
Archie.
We're all family here.
Archie?
It was sponsored by North Texas Fire.
We're good. We're sticking to beers today, so
Okay.
if we need another one, I'll get it next time. All right, so weather and traffic on the Deuces, again, brought to you by Funky Picnic.
Maybe
Funky
that'll be
picnic.
our last interruption. We thought moving back to the corner of the house,
Yeah,
that wouldn't happen as often.
and especially as soon
It
as we hit
literally
the intro.
happened as soon as we started.
We've been in here for how long? With
Me
the
and
door
you've been here
closed?
for like an hour and a half.
The only person that walked in was Steve-O.
Yeah. And as soon as we hit the
Ah,
record
we're all
button,
good.
we go live, boom. They come talk to us. So back to traffic. How was it?
It sucked. It sucked, but I've lived here for 39 years, so I don't think I'm allowed to still bitch about 35.
You kind of expected a little bit?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
that's what
I don't because I'm an idiot, but
But you should.
a grown-up would have just allowed for the extra travel time.
That makes a lot of sense. It makes a lot of sense. How was work today?
Oh, man. It's been hot, working outside. It's
Sounds
hot.
like it.
Hot, hot, hot. Hey, scored a little fan, though, at work for the studio. Had a little, I sent you a
Okay.
Snapchat earlier.
And
It had a sign that said free underneath it. It was sitting on this workbench out in the shop.
And
And I was
the,
like, I'll take that little guy.
the fan he scored is currently blowing behind all of our monitors.
Yeah. It's
So
keeping it
it's
cool,
Keeping our
Monitors
equipment
cool.
nice and cool.
Yeah.
And we appreciate the little fan.
Yeah. It was free. Apparently, it was sitting there for
It's the little fans in
a
life,
couple days.
I find.
That's what I'm saying. It doesn't matter how small or how big you are, you're a fan. And it's our number one fan right now.
Yep, that's what I say about Representative Owl 2781. You may just be a small fan, but we're glad to have you on the Twitch stream.
Glad to
Yeah,
have
welcome,
you.
welcome Twitch.
We got a new follower,
We do.
idrew.com.
Yeah. What about the background? We changed it up a little bit.
Moved
Ricky
around
and I
a
have been
little
in
bit.
the studio, so
Yeah, yeah. So if y'all like what y'all see, let us know.
yeah.
If the video starts to glitch on us, we're trying some different settings, so let us know that in the chat too. By the way, for everybody listening, we're on Twitch. That's twitch.tv/SimsandLeon.
That's right. SIMSANDLEON.
Nice. We have new buttons too.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. You customize them?
Yeah. So we got
SIMSANDLEON@gmail.com.
Okay. You're taking 50% of Dusty's job
Yeah,
over
no
here.
kidding.
that way he can concentrate on stuff that he
That's the
doesn't
most
need to be
Mexican
thinking
thing you've
about.
ever done, dude. You finally started taking some jobs. STEVEGAMMILL.
I really wanted to pull the one where you spelt it wrong.
Yeah, that would have been more on brand.
It would have fit in perfectly. And then we got a few others in there. But if you decide you need a drink, it's the red button on the top corner.
Give me a beer.
That way, anytime you don't have to interrupt the show, just hit that button and we're all good to go.
Red. That means that it's a real emergency.
Yeah.
My beer is broke. Hit the red light.
Yeah. And if you hit the wrong red button, it'll just quit banging shit on the table. It probably works as well as
Neither of which will interrupt the show like it would if I just said,
say, I'm going to grab beer.
yeah. If I just quietly reached down there at the thing that's closest to me and got one, the show would go off the rails.
No,
but
yeah, it'll be all right. Give me a beer. Yep.
It works.
I like it.
Ah.
So, yeah,
So we share a lot of stupid TikTok videos with each other, right?
we do.
I found one that I think we should start incorporating into our everyday life.
TikTok, it consumes a lot of my day. And it's not, my wife would say, oh, it's probably just chicks, like half naked chicks and all that are on your TikTok. No.
Hi, I'm
It's
Ciara,
actually
and this is my first.
mainly
that was supposed to
comedy
be on
and construction
the air.
shit. Like, that's what, like,
Yeah.
I'll start scrolling, I'll see this electrician, like, doing this work in the electrical box. I'm like, damn, that's kind of fascinating. Like,
Yeah.
that's what gets me on Twitter or TikTok and the comedy stuff.
All right, y'all can hear it.
Okay.
Y'all can't see it, but that's all right. It's more of a, you'll know what's going on with the audio.
Okay.
But I think we should start doing this from now on whenever we have fun get-togethers.
Drink of the night.
This is Ciara. This is my, I think, 12th drink of the night.
Well,
Hi, my name is Jim, and this is my first drink of the night.
Oh, okay.
Hey, this is Jim. This is my last drink of the night. We're finishing on a Coors Light. Howdy.
Would you?
Hi, my name is Megan. This is my first drink of the night.
Hi, my name is Megan. This is my last drink of the night. Megan.
And that bitch just starts pouring a drink in her mouth.
hi, my name is Jess, and this is my first drink of the night.
This is me and not me, and I would never drink this of the night.
Hi, I'm Aiden. This is my first drink of the night. My name's Aiden. This is my last drink of the night.
Lives here, and they live.
Hi, I'm Sam, and this is my first drink of the night.
It's a competition. Hi, my name's Sam. This is my last drink.
We're competing.
Jacob here. First drink, done. I had 10 beers. Oh my god.
This is my last Kit Kat of the night.
Hi, my name is Amanda, and this is the first drink of the night. Hi, I'm Mandy, and this is my last drink of the night.
So, yeah.
Hi, I'm Ciara, and this is my first drink.
It's just a video of their first drink and their last drink.
That's pretty funny.
And I
Not gonna lie.
saw that, and I thought it was one of the most hilarious things I've ever seen. I wish we would have done that for your birthday.
Yeah, but you would have been like Amanda on your first drink of the
On the
day.
first
So
drink, I haven't
kind of
already
would have taken away from it.
So that's my fun little TikTok. So you like watching electricians on TikTok?
Well, just plumbers, just any kind of trade. I find myself watching more of those videos, kind of educating myself on new stuff because we're about to build a cabin and all that. I want to do
Yeah.
a lot of it myself. So I don't know. I just find it fascinating. I will sit there and keep scrolling, and it'll be this, people doing badass at their trades. I just think it's cool.
Yeah. Well, and some of that stuff is kind of cathartic, even if you have nothing to do with that.
Right, yeah.
Like I've watched people just cleaning out cars.
Yeah.
And there's something about just watching it go from brown to shiny.
Yeah, that too.
But I think TikTok throws, even if that's not like your interest, they throw a lot of that stuff in there because
Yeah.
it really keeps you on the app
Exactly.
longer
And
because you
then-
can just zone out.
And then they get your algorithm and all that shit, and they just, it's a whole thing.
Have you ever been on TikTok so long that they pop up like, you've been on here for quite a while. Maybe you
Haven't
should
been there
stop
yet.
scrolling and go get a snack or do something else.
Is that a thing?
Yeah.
I haven't.
And
it must be a long time.
I think it's an hour.
Oh,
I was about to say, because I think I've been on it for an hour before.
Yeah, I think once you hit that hour, they pop on, and it's different people. And they'll pop on. It's like, hey, we see you've been scrolling for quite a while. Maybe you should take a break. Go get you a snack. Go for a jog.
I saw the one I sent y'all today about the firecracker thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The guy's out there whistling, and he's got two 2x4s, and he slaps them together at the end. That was a good one.
I enjoyed that one.
That one was good because the people on the video liked it more than I could have ever liked it. I'm like, well, it's not that funny, but they're having a good time.
thought it
They're
was fun
enjoying
back and forth.
themselves. That's nice.
I laughed my ass off on it.
My TikTok, like I get why TikTok is, terrible for the nation's youth and everything like that. Mine, I'm not on it that often. Just like while I poop, you know what I mean? If I'm waiting in line, maybe or something. But also, it's like everything. It's like the opposite of my Twitter.
Yeah.
Twitter is all garbage and negative and hate
Right.
and everything.
For sure.
My TikTok is dogs mostly.
I get a lot of dogs.
People, animals doing silly stuff,
Yeah.
people falling down, a titty once in a while, you know what I mean? But not like to where you'd open my thing and go, oh, this guy's a fucking
It's coming on all the time.
pervert. Yeah.
It always throws me off when those pop up on mine. 'Cause I'm like, I don't ever interact
me too.
with any of those.
Exactly.
It's like,
And the one time my wife's like, I bet you I could tell if I was scrolling through it. I was like, scroll through it.
and it pops up.
And then,
Yeah.
it's because like you said, every once in a while something like that will pop up. I think it's to try to mess you up with your fucking algorithm or whatever they call it.
I
know.
follow a lot of food.
Yeah. That's
Like,
a big
I'm
one for me too.
I'm like food, dogs, comedy. That's
Yeah.
my top three, I would say.
Yeah. If I'm not careful, every social media app I have will turn into just a food,
Yeah.
revolving door.
Yeah.
So I try and scale it back a little bit, but
I see a lot of food stuff that I'll like, and I'll just text it. I'll forward like the TikTok to myself in a text. That way I have for later, which just causes more food stuff to show up.
Yeah.
And I have this like long thread of text back and forth, just me and myself, of food stuff that I want to try.
Yeah,
But
that
I'll-
you never make, but
I will never
Yeah.
make any of them, but I like the idea that I could make it.
And they make it look so damn simple too.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously it's a minute-long video. You're watching them make all this. Well, I mean, Steve-O does the same thing. He makes it look all simple with his bacon.
yeah. The funny thing
Not
making
bacon.
those videos
Baking.
is TikTok's a little bit better, but Instagram I'm on more, so I'd like to
Yeah.
do that more. But to have a reel, which is the only thing you can get like sent to people that aren't your friend,
Yeah.
it has to be under a minute.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I filmed this thing of like baking a loaf of bread,
Hours.
and it's like I mean, the raw footage is maybe like 6 minutes or something, and I'm trying to get it down to 59 seconds and still have it intelligible on the steps of where and you just have to yell like the dude that used to do the Micro Machines commercial. You just have to go, okay, first you add some salt, and then you kind of knead it for a little bit, and then you throw it in the oven, but first you have to preheat the oven. It's like, how do people like? And then you watch the ones that are popular, and they don't really teach you how to bake the thing. It's just little clips of flour flying in the air, and then
What about if you do a part 2? Like part 2 to see the rest of this recipe?
Yeah.
yeah, but I don't think that's how really it works.
I
Just
think-
to catch people's.
I feel like that works really well on TikTok.
It does
I
because
watch,
they say hit the follow button to
Yeah.
see part 2. And it's like, well, now I go to their page because I want to see it.
Yeah, so you follow them hoping that part 2 comes out soon.
I don't normally follow them.
Now you followed somebody and you only got half of whatever video you wanted, and the shitty half probably.
the shitty half.
Shitty.
I hate it when you
It's just a
wait.
chick going, for part 2, follow me, and then it cuts off right before he gets to the boobs.
That one got me good. I didn't, you were doing the motion, but then you described it so
Well, because I realized we got 3 people watching and over 30 people listening every week.
That's right.
And climbing.
and climbing. That's the important part.
Is that the stats?
No, we got more than that.
Oh,
We're right about like 120 every week.
nice.
Yeah.
My cousin texted me the other day and said that jerky commercial. He's like, I was laughing my ass off at the jerky commercial. I was like, it's pretty good.
Yeah, all the new followers that we have and new listeners that we have, they're like, Sins and Leon? The Jerky Podcast?
The Jerky
I
Guy.
love that Jerky Podcast.
I thought we were going to go an entire episode without talking about jerky. Didn't happen.
No, because we brought the coins. You got the coins.
Oh, yeah. And they sent me a.
Because you forgot them last time. So we had 2 new coins to add to the collection.
Yeah. They're.
One's a painted one with that. I'm sorry, but the rosemary and garlic one, it sucks.
I liked it.
That,
You liked it?
Yeah,
Hold
that was
on.
good.
Oh.
the drawing or the actual.
No. The actual jerky.
It was just not
Oh.
traditional.
It's
it
just
got- it-
dry to me.
It got voted to be kept.
Really?
Yeah.
By who?
By 67% of everyone who tasted it.
Okay.
I believe. I don't know if that's the exact number. It might have been 67% put it in their top 10.
I will say one reason I support jerky.com is because they believe in reduce, reuse, recycle. They repurpose these old pog slammers to make their sobriety coins or whatever these are.
Yeah, it's just another genius marketing thing they do to where people try to get
The coin.
best
Yeah.
coins they can. And obviously it's worked for me. We've gotten 3
I like the
platinums or 3 diamonds. and-
Ricky's hoping that it becomes a thing when you're at the bar and you meet another jerky.com patron.
Throw down the coin.
Yeah, you throw it. There's a coin challenge.
Challenge coin.
How many you got, bro?
Diamond on the Chipotle adobo, motherfucker. You're paying for my whole tab.
Yeah.
That's a number 2 diamond, bitch.
Doug Head's never going to tell him that it doesn't work like that.
Hey, it might. They might set a trend. Jerky.com.
So
JERKY.com, COM.
thank you for spelling out the COM. That's the hardest part.
Well, it's such a short word. I thought I was going to show off, and then it was over.
It's kind of weird that we've never spelt that. Every time we've done
Maybe
an
the first time.
email address or website,
knows
we've
how
never
to spell
spelled
turkey.
COM.
Did you go to school? You know how to spell jerky. I hope.
No. Doug Head posted a picture where he was at a supermarket or
Yeah.
grocery store, whatever you call it, and there's a sign that said jerky with an E in between the last 2 letters. The K and the Y. JERKEY.
Oh, that's
Jerky.
how I would spell it.
That's how you would spell it?
Just- I had to think about it for a
So
second.
it's not that easy.
You're right. It's not.
They a lot of people in the Facebook group and the Taste Testers group talk about they want to try a pickle flavored because it's hit or miss. Some people love pickles. Most people.
Well, you know if you don't like it though, so everybody that's going to try it's going to love it.
Right. Other people just won't order it.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, that's what I think. So
I get a pickle snow cone every year, and I leave a 1-star review.
just
Tastes terrible. I hate pickles.
Hate pickles, and I hate your snow cone. Fuck your pickle snow cone.
Why are you messing up for everybody else? Don't buy it.
It's my review.
You're right.
I can say how I felt about it.
So Doug had ordered a bunch of pickle flavored Slim Jims.
Oh, okay.
And I said, we're going to find a way to give these out to the taste testers. We don't know how. We don't want to sell Slim Jims.
Yeah,
because it's not our thing.
Competitor.
And so, stupid.
So they can compare and contrast their new one they're about to come out with?
These motherfuckers, Doug sends another message out a couple days later. He's like, all right, here's what we're going to do. Use this link and only this link. And when you click on it, buy something. And then we'll throw in the Slim Jim free. So I'm like, well, shit. So I bought a pound of black pepper.
God,
I'm like,
another genius.
$40 later, I got me a free Slim
So where
Jim.
do they talk about this at? Where's this thread at?
Facebook.
Oh, that's it?
Yeah.
Maybe I don't. Oh, I guess I need to hit the follow button. My bad. I thought it was following.
On the Taste Testers
Facebook?
group?
Oh, I guess not.
Yeah, that's in the Taste Testers group.
Oh, okay. Well, that's exclusive.
Literally anybody can join.
Oh, well, I'm joining.
Go to jerky.com and it's right in the front. It's like, want to be a taste tester? Because anybody can. All you got to do is join our group and then buy our jerky at a discounted price.
Yeah, dude. I think it might even be only you that he sends this stuff to.
It might be.
Doug Head's just like sending you an email like, hey, if you buy $60 worth of beef jerky, I'm going to throw in this copy of the Thrifty Nickel that I got from a green newspaper dispenser outside of Dollar General.
We'll send you a Louisiana iced tea, the 99-cent one.
Hey, they went up.
Have you actually seen one in the store that went up? I've seen a picture.
I have seen a picture.
But I have not seen it in the store. Granted, I haven't looked for it in the store.
I haven't either.
You saw a picture, I think Jorge posted.
Yes.
And then he actually came back.
Saying shit's hit the fan.
Then he actually showed pictures of the ones he had. He's like, no, they're still 99 cents.
Jack in the Box tacos still 99 cents? I think they went up.
They go up if you get them delivered. I know that's for sure.
Well,
it's like 2 for $1.29 for delivery.
Okay.
You can't get the 2 for $1.
Separate from the delivery fee and all that stuff. They also more.
They're smart because when people get drunk or high, what do? Taco Bell, Jack in the Box.
Yeah.
I had some slapping Taco Bell today.
I delivered today.
Are you still sticking with Uber Eats?
Yeah, I'm just doing Uber again. It's been pretty decent lately. But I had so it was one of those concept kitchens. It was called Thrilled Cheese, but it was inside of IHOP. And I got there, and the guy
sounds like a scam. That's some, I don't know.
I mean, yeah, most people probably don't know they're ordering from IHOP.
Yeah.
There's like, there's a new restaurant in town I've never heard of. But
I can't go there and eat, but I can get it delivered.
But I got there, the guy hands me the food. He's like, "Are you Uber?" I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "I can't even pronounce this guy's name." And I was like, "Okay, you must not have," or maybe it
like
comes
Jason?
out in all caps or something on their screen or whatever. But on my app on the phone, it was capital HIS, capital HIGHNESS.
Hold on.
So
His Highness.
So it's first name, last initial. So it was His Highness H. And I delivered this Philly cheesesteak to a guy that did not disappoint on his name being His Highness. White dude, dreadlocks, tie-dye shirt, and just as sweet as pie.
Like
nice as he could have been.
He'd probably be good friends with Dilly Man 5000.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like to me. Like they would get along great.
I mean, I left the conversation open-ended, but he shut the door. So it's like, here you go, man. He's like, all right, thanks. Have a good one. I'm like, I will. How have you been?
He's like, oh,
shit. That's pretty funny.
His Highness. But the dude at IHOP thought he had the weirdest name. I was like, okay, man.
Yeah.
He's like he just didn't read it.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
couldn't spell it.
I mean, I couldn't. When you were spelling it out, I couldn't follow along. But I think if I saw it written down,
You definitely, if you'd have saw it with the capital letters in the right spots. Yeah.
I think it probably would have made much more sense.
But I was also like, I better not be put in a situation where he wants me to say it. You know what I mean? I
Yeah.
deliver to an office building. They're like, what's going on? Delivery? I have to be like, food order for His Highness. Do a little bow.
Yeah, I had some slapping Taco Bell today.
Now do a black guy.
What'd you get at Taco Bell?
Okay.
So you
Let
know
me
the
just-
Mexican pizza came back and it won't be back till fall, right?
Wait, it came and left already?
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Speaking of genius marketing,
Yeah.
somebody left jerky.com and went over to Taco Bell's marketing team. It's like, bro, move
pretty
over.
funny.
Hold my beer.
So I walk into this Taco Bell. It looked pretty new from the outside. It was over off of 820 and somewhere like right in between 820 and 30. Or it was on 820 right before you get to 30.
Okay.
Next to Jack in the Box. It didn't look very nice. But anyways, it looked like a brand new Taco Bell.
Trying to think.
It had 1.5 stars on the reviews.
Let's go to reviews for Taco
Anyways,
Bell.
no, I didn't. I just was.
Hold on. Did you say 1.5 stars?
Yes.
That wasn't the little dollar signs?
No.
I like
it was
it.
stars.
I like it when it's 1.5 money signs. So like,
No.
I'm gonna eat there.
No. So the parking lot, it was small. This
Where did
place
you?
was small.
Where did you go get the reviews?
I just hit it on the Apple Maps. I was on
Oh,
Apple
okay.
Maps, and it automatically comes up and it says it as you're clicking to go. And I was like, well, shit, maybe I must just pick a different Taco Bell, but I didn't. Walk in. There's like not even a lobby or anything. There's like 4 chairs on a bar up against a wall.
Mm-hmm.
You walk to the front counter. There's people back there, but there's a screen where you order from right there. Then there's like 4 other screens in this corner so that people can order as well. I was like, all right. So I just
So it's-
start choosing what I want. I actually liked it better. I'll be honest. Liked it
it's like,
better.
it's like a Taco Bell Express.
Yeah, McDonald's does the same thing too.
Yeah.
But yeah. So I went, got to have a cheesy bean and rice burrito. But then you can customize it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Add that taco meat in there.
you
Get
get
extra rice.
all the buttons right in front of you.
All the buttons. Like you want to just load this motherfucker up, you know?
Yeah.
It's like a Chipotle now, right? Like, yeah, let me get more of that, more of that.
You know what? Just throw it all in a bowl. I don't care.
Exactly. Yeah.
Give me the tortilla on the
And-
side.
Yeah. So anyways, I thought that was pretty cool. And then I was like, well, I want a drink. Let me just go get a meal. So I got the 3 Doritos tacos plus that burrito.
Do you-
Perfect. Got out for $11.
Do you like the Doritos tacos?
I love them.
I feel like they're.
Wait, somebody told me that they're also doing a Cheez-It item. Has anybody heard about this?
I have not heard about that.
We need a Google bitch for this, but
Did see somewhere where you can buy a giant Cheez-It.
was that place Taco Bell? Because that's how I
don't-
heard it.
I don't think so, but I like this idea.
I think
So-
they're combining the giant Cheez-It and the Taco Bell
Making
menu.
it giant-
But that's just what my wife told me.
A
I've
giant
looked into
Cheez-It tostada.
Yeah, something like that.
So
Maybe
here's
that's what I saw.
That's what she said. Yeah.
So I've been thinking here lately on how they came up with the shape of the taco. And I know it's because it's a tortilla that's just folded up, right? On
Okay.
the crunchy shell. It's round. But you get to the middle part and it's thicker than the ends, you know? I like a little more meat, not as much lettuce. So why is it not a square or a rectangle? Because then the Cheez-It, if it's square, then you're
Honestly,
gonna get
that's why I'm
more
a
shit.
burrito man.
Yeah. I was
Interesting.
You
just
get
like the shape of the
everything
taco.
even in one bite. It
Yeah.
doesn't fall all over the place, even if you
It's true.
overdo it a little bit.
So you're
True.
saying that's why you love Chipotle,
That's one of the reasons. Yeah.
because they'll wrap 2 of those things up together and just say
Yeah.
fuck it.
Yeah. They'll
make it-
load that puppy down and you're like, they're never going to fold that.
Oh, dude. I don't racially profile in my life, except when I'm in line at Chipotle. And
Who
they're
are
like,
you-
Consuelo, you can take a break. Emily, you're on burrito wrap up
You're like,
duty. I'm like,
I'll be
"Fuck.
back."
I'll take a bowl.
I'll take a bowl.
This 19-year-old white girl is not.
Not going to
She
fold
hasn't
that
seen
thing.
enough hardship in her life to be able to squeeze my double meat.
She's not going to
burrito
use the
together.
forearm to roll it. Like,
yeah.
just get in there, you know, really roll it over, tuck it.
So the next time I do make tortillas, I need to make them square.
I'm just saying, it might be a game changer.
It could be. I like this idea.
I mean, you're going to get more in there, whether it be meat, whatever you want.
If they're
Makes it a square.
square.
Yeah, because it's going to be it's going to be the same layer. Because once you get to the center of a taco,
It's all gonna come out. When it's
Maybe that's
when it's
why
that
the
taco
flats-
shape, you can pinch
pinch the center,
pinch
and then
the ends from getting it to fall out the ass.
You pinch.
you
We're
pinch
talking
on
about
the
crunchy
ends.
though.
Yeah, I'm talking about crunchy taco.
You can squeeze them a little.
Yeah, I feel like you would pinch the center, not the ends, because that'd make like a
So what you're saying
Wow.
is, when you fry your crunchy taco, you make a square tortilla. You fold it, you seal one end, keep the rest of it open with your little metal thing that goes in for tacos
Yeah.
shaping, and then you fry it. That
Now
way you have
I'm
a
on board.
closed end, and you just pack that shit in there.
Yeah. See?
It's
Now,
like,
have
You're gonna
you
get
made
more.
a tortilla though?
Yeah.
it's like
we grew up. We're Mexican.
yeah.
Our granny. would
You're gonna
roll
have to
them out.
make a round one and then cut it to where it's
No. You just make them out because normally you make them out in balls and you roll them with a rolling pin.
yeah.
We're not
that
all
hard.
good cooks like you. Like when I roll, I don't think I've ever rolled out a round tortilla.
I actually
Yeah,
kind
dude.
of suck at tortillas, but
Now, corn tortillas I can always make round because it's on a press. So they're just round.
I
Like
have
he
one of
said,
those. But
square. He said sounds like some Wendy's bullshit.
I was gonna say that. That's because Wendy's doesn't cut corners.
You're right.
Except on their food and employees.
So if Wendy's served tacos, they'd be square.
Fuck yeah, they'd be square.
Let's talk to Wendy's.
Yeah.
Let's talk to
Get
Wendy's.
this taco thing going.
I like the idea
square taco.
of the square taco.
You could have talked to Dave Thomas about it before he died, but current Wendy's, good luck.
Yeah, good
You're gonna get an answering machine, not a voicemail either. The kind with the
I don't
tape
know.
in it still.
If you call them out there on Facebook or Twitter, I mean they roast McDonald's and all that shit all the time.
Wendy's
Yeah.
does.
Wendy's does. It's
I do
hilarious.
love it when
They
a
have that-
company's got a funny Twitter.
Oh, they're funny.
okay.
Wendy's is the best.
Hold on. Someone just one-upped Wendy's.
Oh yeah.
Radio Shack.
Oh.
So we talked about Radio Shack before. I'll
Right.
pull up the Twitter. You tell us about Radio Shack.
Okay.
So,
Go.
if you were to buy stock in Radio Shack, when would that? If I go back in time, when's the time? They almost went out of business, right?
Right. Yeah. I would probably say the 90s maybe because in 2000s because that's whenever computers and shit were going pretty good. I mean, me and
No, you'd have
Ricky-
lost all your '90s money in Radio Shack. But if they're coming back now,
Well, yeah, if they're coming back, but I don't think they're coming back in the same way. I
So
don't think it's going to be.
they're actually just a shack now that has like 3 radios in it.
So now they're a cryptocurrency company.
Yeah, nothing to do with anything that they've ever been involved in before.
So they changed their logo on Twitter, first of all. You can see it here. The old Radio Shack logo, but now it's got shades.
Are they pixelated?
Yes.
Nice.
Ish. I'm going to scroll down because it started probably about 2 or 3 weeks ago when I first noticed it, or when it first came to my attention.
Yeah,
But-
Radio Shack was a bomb. We might even still be using some Radio Shack cords here in the studio.
Oh, there's a good
saying.
chance. Yeah.
I mean, my first little mixer came from there. That place was cool as shit. You could find anything in the Radio Shack.
The old Blazer to this day still has a CB radio from Radio Shack in it
Hell yeah.
with the magnet antenna on top.
And that was the height of Radio Shack technology.
Yeah.
It was the CB radio.
Yeah.
Okay. They've posted a lot more than I realized.
Haven't looked at it in a minute.
Oh my goodness. This is once I get to,
So maybe the time is now to put my money in Radio Shack.
Might be.
I mean, with
that
this Twitter,
cryptocurrency.
they did go at Wendy's too. That's pretty funny.
wait, Radio Shack went it.
They went after Wendy's.
Because Wendy's got a ton of followers, dude. They know what they're doing. They're like, we don't
Yeah.
have to be in the same lane for me to pick
So
on
here's
you
a-
and
Definitely
steal
not the
some of
same
your.
lane.
So Wendy's tweeted, "When the sky's the limit, conquer the sky. Check out our first VR platform, Sunrise City and Live Horizons." Radio Shack responses, retweeted with the response: "If a dumpster burger is $8.50, I expect your metaverse to look way better than this." Lick my balls at Wendy's.
What?
What?
Lick my balls. Who approved that?
That's what I'm trying to get to, but there's been so many. Like the first one that posted, he responded to a picture that somebody posted, and
Okay.
I don't remember what he said, but this might be it. Sorry, this is not great.
Dun-dun. We need Mikey's little music.
That one, yeah, we need to save that one. Y'all can talk about something else while I find something if y'all want.
Anyways, the old school Radio Shack was the shit. I remember they were in the mall. They were everywhere.
Yeah, they had one in Binbrook, and it was a Radio Shack for a decade, or like from as early as I can remember to when I was like a teenager, and then it moved out of there, and it's been 42 different failed businesses since then.
Yeah, I mean, it's like a Lowe's for me. I could get lost in there just looking at shit. I mean,
Yeah, it
they have
was like
drawers full of, I mean, just whatever kind of cable connector or anything that you needed. It's like, oh man, I could. And that was before I guess USB was really even a thing.
seems like it.
Like, yeah, your aux cords, plug them in, get like a triple aux cord where we could all have our headphones plugged in and it go into one jack.
Yeah.
Yeah, stuff like that. I don't know.
Now the only place you can get that is Amazon, and
Yeah,
it's
you're
delivered
right.
the next day.
Yeah, exactly.
Dang it.
Wonder why they went.
And you have a million to choose from.
Yeah.
Speaking of Twitter, though, I saw something that Donald Trump tweeted.
Oh, is that right?
Somebody sent me a picture of it, and I was like, wait, is he back on Twitter?
No, it's a fake one, huh?
Because I thought it was fake. I was like, it's written too well, and I would have known if he got back on Twitter. Did Elon tell him he could come back? What's going on?
Hold on. Does Elon own Twitter? I thought that dude was voluntary.
I don't think it got finalized.
Yeah.
But so that's why I was confused, and I was like, oh, it's just fake. It's just supposed to be funny. And then someone was like, no, it's real, but it's not from Twitter. It's from Truth Social,
Yeah.
which is owned
Yeah.
by Donnie.
Oh, he has his own social media now?
Yeah, I got a Truth account.
You got a Truth account? I downloaded the app, and then I chickened out and deleted it.
Why'd
It's
you
the
chicken
same
out?
as Twitter. They link it. You can link your Twitter with the Truth. It's just, I don't know. I don't get on it that often. I just did it because I was like, that's interesting.
I just feel like no matter what your ideology is, your belief system, whatever you think, it's not a good idea to only surround you. Social media is already bad enough about putting you in like a little echo chamber, but to purposefully take out any outside influence and just make it like a regurgitation of what you already think.
Well, I don't think that's the case, because if people were to not have the same opinions of him or any of his other followers, and they started on there, they're not gonna
kick them off,
them off
but they
or anything.
wouldn't start on there. They would stay on Twitter.
Yeah, you're right, because because they don't want the open platform. I guess I don't know. You're right though. Why would they want to support that if they knew what it was?
No, Twitter already exists.
Yeah,
But
they get pissed off at Twitter for some reason.
yeah,
I'm
I
just
mean,
saying, everybody's weird about that.
if they had a left-wing Twitter, it would be just as ridiculous. Except everyone on there would be canceled in 3 days.
Yeah.
Except the wokest person. They could call it King of the Hill. Whoever's the wokest gets to look down on everybody else from the top of the hill. From woke Twitter.
I don't know.
You guys are looking at me like I'm insane.
You
No,
are.
you're not insane.
I mean, you do have the Trump 2024 koozie, if everybody on Twitch can see that.
Well, I mean, save America.
Make America great again.
I think they changed it. I think they
Yeah,
already made it great. Then they ruined it, and now we got to save it.
Okay, that makes sense.
That's what that tweet I saw earlier said.
All right, so I can't find the original post, but somebody, the Radio Shack Twitter account commented on a picture. And it was kind of vulgar. And so people are questions like, oh, did somebody hack the Radio Shack Twitter account? And then in response to that, he screenshot it, showed it on there. He's like, no, motherfuckers, this is the new Radio Shack. Get ready for a ride. Hold on, bitches. Something along those lines. I'm paraphrasing. And so now whatever it is, Radio Shack tweet just tweets some fucked up shit. Here's someone that sent a message to them. The store I used to buy AA batteries at is trying to start internet beef while running a crypto scam. 2022 is wild. Fire Twitter. Radio Shack responds, hi, now that we finally got your attention, want to DM us? We got some AA batteries for your vibrator, you pussy.
God bless.
I am buying some of whatever that crypto they got is.
And whatever they're on.
I'm going to, probably sniffing alkaline or something.
Then cut those AAAs open and stiffen the fucking ass.
Yeah, I'm going to buy some, and then I'm going to sell it when it quadruples, even if it's still going up.
Someone, after seeing Radio Shack go crazy, said, replying to Radio Shack, someone seems upset. Radio Shack replies, I've just set these nuts up your mama.
Okay.
Where's the ones from Whitney?
And we're blue checked marked that it is indeed the same
Blue
company.
checked marked. Like, I highly recommend you go through Twitter and just read some of the shit.
Huh.
Coffeezilla, more like Cockeyzilla.
They're trying to, I don't know.
Well, it kind of makes sense because with
Okay, this is a good one. Hello, at Kit Kat. Can you rebrand yourself to Kit Pussy?
Okay.
So what happened was
You get
is
it 'cause
Radio
The
Shack.
cat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know.
Pussycat. I get it. Radio Shack used to be one of the most valuable companies in America, and then it got so cheap it got bought by a 14-year-old boy,
That's what it sounds like.
and then he created the Twitter account.
Somebody asked, what movie do I watch tonight? Give me your number one. Radio Shack responds with Two Girls, One Cup. Have you watched that, Dustin?
No.
You should.
No.
It's a good one.
I'll pass.
I think you were probably 8 or 9 years old when it got removed from the internet.
Oh,
but
really?
Yeah.
8 or 9. Was the internet even on back then?
I have no idea. I have no idea how old you are or how
You know
time
how old
works.
I am. I just turned 30, Steve. Come on now.
When did the Pam and Tommy tape come out? That was like 95.
Oh, I was born in 92, so.
So that would have been early on internet
Yeah.
that we had access to, not when Al Gore invented it. He invented it like in the 70s.
Oh, shit. Radio Shack. Hey, if you want to sponsor us, Radio Shack, email us at simsleon.com. That's
A bunch of chicken rape going on.
that's not wrong button.
Oh, okay.
The name Radio Shack is derived from me shacking up with your mom and playing the radio real loud so the neighbors couldn't hear us playing full contact rugby in bed.
Okay.
That's straight from Radio Shack.
I feel like they're going to get like a year down the road and be like, yeah, we should probably delete some of that.
Oh, the scam will be over. They'll be in the Cayman Islands counting their money. They'll be good.
Oh, shit.
Radio Shack. Old business plan. Politely sell HDMI cords to customers. New business plan. Snapping checks and snapping necks and cashing checks, bitches.
So they're basically the cartel.
Oh,
What
it's
they're
just,
saying.
it's just. I mean, there's so much. It's just all hilarity. I should have done more research before I talked about it because
Well, you
I
got
didn't
some good ones in there.
I didn't realize there was that many. But yeah, it's pretty fun. Y'all should definitely check it out.
I'll stay away from the Twitter, and I will buy whatever they're selling.
I try to stay away from Twitter.
Actually,
Well, I think
Well, you're
I
on
talked about
Truth Social. Why would you go to Twitter?
I'm on
yeah.
both.
So
Are you on second first?
And they're linked.
So
I really don't get on either one of them.
the Socrates says to Radio Shack, how many batteries does it take to keep your account running? Radio Shack's the same amount of batteries to keep your mom's vibrator powered.
Okay.
Kind of like that other joke.
Yeah.
They like vibrators and they like to call people pussies and talk about their moms.
And here's one they threw at Wendy's. It's really a picture, but
Bow
it
Chick
says
Wendy's.
last night was a movie Wendy uploaded at Pornhub, and
What? That's a little extreme.
what that's extreme.
I mean, I feel like attacking Wendy's like that is kind of extreme.
Why are you mad at them attacking Wendy's? Wendy attacks everybody.
Yeah, you're kind of right about that, but still,
I think it's kind of funny.
it's kind of aggressive.
Are you still staring at the picture?
No, you can put it away.
It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What appears to be large black men,
Whoa.
and then one tiny little white girl, and the large black men all have the Radio Shack logo on their face, and the little tiny white girl has
The Wendy's logo.
the Wendy's logo on her face, and she's sitting on a couch with these 5 large black men behind her, and it looks like they're about to have some fun.
Interesting.
How cool. Now do a black guy.
So yeah, that's my Wendy's Twitter stuff, I guess.
You said you had a story, Steve.
I do have a story.
Scuba Steve.
I have a story from, I would say, 3.5 years ago or so.
It's an oldie.
Yeah, which means I was about 1.5 years into doing stand-up. And are either of you guys familiar with what a hell gig is?
No, I've never done stand-up.
Never heard of it.
So a hell gig is something that anybody's going to go through if they're going to have a stand-up career. Basically, you're at a point, I don't know, I'm still there, but you'll take anything that is offered to you. You'll drive hours to do a show for $50 and 2 free drinks, or, you know, whatever the thing is.
Cross a bunch of state lines.
And, you know, but when you're starting out, even if you know it's a hell gig, you'll still do it. A, because it's like a rite of passage, and B, just because you want to do stand-up and you might make a few bucks and whatever. So fast forward a few years ago, and I forget how I heard about it. Something on Facebook, I'm sure, but I don't remember the details. But this guy was like, "Hey, I got this comedy club in Tyler, Texas, looking for people." And so I messaged him. Was like, "Hey,
Is it the same one you played a few weeks ago?
no,
Different comedy club?
right."
How many comedy clubs are in Tyler?
That's what I'm saying. I could have sworn I would have put money on these two stories being linked.
That would be weird if something that happened recently.
Maybe it really
had
did.
to
He
do.
just doesn't want to admit it's been only 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Never heard of
3
Hell
weeks.
Gig. Never heard of burying the lead.
3.5 years. You know, time flies, man.
So
Putting it to print? Is that one you said?
yeah, not fit to print.
There you go.
Yeah.
Common expression. So I messaged this guy and I'm like, "Hey, love to perform at your club."
Okay.
You know, whatever. He messaged me back, "Hey, can you headline? Can you do like 45 minutes?"
Okay.
It's like, not at all. I can do like 20, maybe 25. You know, I'll do my best. I could feature, but I definitely can't headline. He's like, "All right, you're hired." It's going to be more money than I ever made doing stand-up up to that point. Super excited. This was also back when my wife would come with me to every gig I got, most of the open mics I went to. So we drove out together and get there, and it's an iPhone repair shop
Oh, shit.
with like this little weird side building next to us. And so I had brought
It's not like an Apple store.
no.
It's a screen repair shop?
Yeah, it was some. Yeah, one of those iPhone repair shops. So we get there, and this place I'm supposed to do stand up in is kind of like a hallway, but they've got the whatever stage set up on like one of the walls, and then there's like long chairs down the hallway facing. Anyway, so it's like a shotgun.
It's a very intimate.
And yeah, so we get there. Katie's like, "Hey, do you want me to set up the tripod and we can use my phone to record?" I was like, "Get that fucking shit and put it back in the car." Like, I'm just.
You don't want them to snag that phone while it's on the tripod.
Yeah, so now
Swap
I'm
it out with
gonna.
another one.
Very true.
Just saying.
Like, oh, look, the screen's fixed. Here you go.
All right. Okay, this is busted all to hell. I'm pretty sure my phone wasn't like this when I got in here.
That your number changed too, sir.
So now I'm like, all right, we're going to survive this. That's how this is going to go down. I'm no longer excited. Oh, also, I talked to the only couple of people that I know from Tyler.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, "Hey, have you heard of this guy? He's got this comedy club there." And they're like, "Just make sure you get paid up front. You know, I'm like, go ahead and do it. It'll be good for you. But make sure you get paid."
up
Yeah.
front. Okay.
And
So how'd that go?
so I get there and I'm like, "All right, yeah, I'm Steve. I'm the guy that said I could feature." And he's like, "Great. So you're headlining." And I was like, "Oh, I said I didn't have like 45 minutes of material." He's like, "Yeah, whatever you said you had is what you're doing. You're going last. You're the headliner / only
Only
real
guy that showed up.
Yeah, so basically what they're going to do is they have local, so it's like an open mic basically. These kids is like, next up on stage, it's this person's first time ever. And then the owner of the club gets up there and does his act.
That's the real thing. He's doing this just so he can do his stand-up.
No, I mean he wishes it was a real. He wishes he was a real comedian.
Right,
he also
right.
wishes this was a real club. He thinks it is.
Okay.
He got up there. He let his wife go on stage. Their like I don't know 8-year-old son went up there. This was one of the most strange experiences I've ever had. And if Katie hadn't been there, it would have been like no one would have even believed me that it happened. So it's almost kind of great that it's so bad. Because I've got somebody to like exchange a glance with and talk about it in the car on the way home. Be like, what
Yeah.
in the fuck did we just witness? Also, I don't work clean, especially not at that point. So,
Was he wanting
you
you to
had to
work
be
clean at the
clean?
Apple store?
well, he didn't tell me I had to work clean, but he did bring his 8-year-old son and a baby.
Okay,
they-
the baby's not an issue.
And they
but the
both did
8-year-old
stand
son-
up?
Just the 8-year-old.
Just the 8-year-old.
Yeah,
Did
well,
he
he got
really?
up there and like
Cussing like a
laughed a
sailor.
bunch into a microphone. So
Hold on. Is that part of the story true?
it's all true. Yeah, it's completely surreal. And so I just get up there. I started with like my cleanest material and then went into the jacking off bit that's 5 minutes long. And eventually the wife took the kid and they
Right.
left,
Yeah.
whatever.
It's about time.
And so we get in the car. I'm like, okay, well, I guess that was like my first official hell gig. Glad I did it. got paid. Nothing went wrong there. Everyone was nice, whatever. So fast forward to this past Friday, driving to Rose City Comedy Club.
In Tyler.
Also, and I've since been back to Tyler. I've performed in the basement of a law firm in Tyler.
Hold on. That sounds like it's sketchy.
That show was badass.
It
actually.
sounds like Tyler's
because you
got-
never know.
It sounds like Tyler's got some pretty cool underground comedy clubs that
I'm
not everybody
saying.
knows about.
Underground.
Well,
What
they
them
do have a
lawyers
lot of
doing?
good local younger
Okay.
comics. So there's a guy named Tyler Elliott and a guy named Brandon Davidson that are both from that area, and they're both DFW comedians, and they're a couple rungs above me. They travel all the time. They're both hilarious. So because they're from there and they kind of have had success, I guess a lot of, I don't know if it's because of them, but so that area has more of a little scene than you
Okay.
might think. So one of these kids invited me. I come out. I'm driving to the address. I park. I go around the corner from the parking lot. I'm like, it's the same fucking iPhone
Oh, shit.
repair
Serious?
shop.
So you're at
They
the,
just switched the fucking name on me, but it's actually it wasn't in the hallway / closet. It was in a big room next door, which might have been like I don't fucking know, but it's like a much bigger room, and they've actually set it up like a showroom. They got a little green room area curtained off.
So it's a lot nicer than the last time you were there.
Yeah, so
it kind of is the same place.
it's the same place, but the psychopath that was
Yeah.
running it, the repair shop and the comedy club, has since sold it, and the local comics want him to keep doing the shows, so the new owner is now having the shows as well, and instead of like 4 people like it was the first time I was there,
Yeah.
it was like, I don't know, 25 people all in like actual road seating,
Okay.
and
So your experience was much better.
much better.
Nice.
Although it's still kind of just a place where people from DFW will travel
Really?
to do, except the other DFW comics didn't show.
Oh, fuck. Because you said it was that one guy that played the
Yeah.
one that we
Yeah.
went to Hyenas, right?
Yeah, Sweet Baby Ralph. So he was supposed to, I guess I was supposed to headline it even when he was going, which seems kind of backwards to me. But he had something come up, family emergency, whatever, and he canceled. But he was like, hey, I'm a good guy. I'm going to send you a replacement for me, whatever. So 2 people besides me were still supposed to come from the DFW area. And the show has started. So the guy that booked me is a comic. They've got like 2 or 3 other local guys around there. The show's starting, and I go, hey, any word from those other guys? He's like, no, I text them, but I haven't. And I was like, you need to let me know if I'm doing like 45 minutes
Yeah.
sooner rather than later.
It's
so
kind
if
of a big difference.
yeah, if the show has started and not only are they not here, but you haven't heard a word from them, you need to get on that horn, and we need to figure out what's going on. So sure enough, they call them and finally get a hold of one of them. They're like, oh, I thought Ralph told you we both got COVID or some shit. And so I was like, maybe it's a miscommunication, but like, if you say, hey, I can't make this show, will you go in my stead?
Yeah.
You're now booked on that show.
Yeah.
You gotta, if you get
You don't
sick,
get a free pass.
you call the person. You don't go,
Yeah.
I hope somebody tells them I got runny nose. So they were basically like, hey, you're it. And the show started,
So
and
it was just a one-man show, just you?
no, it was a bunch of local people, and they were actually pretty good. I know a couple of these guys. They've been doing it a couple years, and they were good. But they're giving them all, like 15
Yeah.
minute whatever. So it's like, for the kind of comedy it was, it had been going on, in my view, too long.
Really?
By the time I got up there,
So did you kill it?
I wouldn't say I killed it, but I would say
Got to get a reaction?
they were good. They liked it, and they got an okay show, even though a third of the DFW comics, or 2/3 of them, did not show up.
Damn.
Is that
Huh?
a common occurrence where people just don't, like, no call, no show to their gig? Because I feel like as a aspiring comedian, you want to cherish every fucking gig you get.
Yeah, nobody was really. I mean, Ralph's getting a lot of opportunities all the time. He's getting like HBO stuff and whatever.
Oh.
So he's like really taking off. But he had to cancel. Who knows why? But he did it in the right way.
Yeah.
He was like, "Hey, I can't make it." Like a week's notice, whatever. And for him, it's a small gig. It's a lot of driving, not that much pay. So kind of understandable. But yeah.
That's kind of, I don't know.
That's not the reputation you want to get. As
Right.
somebody that's just gonna.
I feel like club owners would talk to each other, right?
Yeah. Well, as an iPhone repair shop owner, so he's not
that's
gonna
true.
he's not gonna call up
So he
the
got
owner of the Improv.
He got the repair shop and the comedy club package deal,
I guess so.
but he upgraded. So
Yeah.
he must really see some.
Well, I hope he
potential.
didn't pay anything for the comedy part of it, but I guess people just already kind of knew it was a thing. But it really looked like they took a kind of a crazy idea and like really, and these guys are comics, so they care.
Yeah.
If they don't do this right, they don't have a place to do shows that they don't have to drive. They either drive to DFW or to
The Underground Lawyers place.
Shreveport.
Is it Shreveport got good comedy places?
I have no idea.
You've never been invited?
I'm not going to drive 4 hours to do an open mic. I'm sure they don't have like a club there. Yeah.
Okay, it's just like open mic and stuff. Gotcha.
Yeah.
They don't have like a club where you can actually book yourself or get booked.
I don't believe so.
How long does it drive to Tyler?
2 hours.
It's not terrible.
I feel like
I've never really enjoyed. I don't really enjoy the drive either direction on 20. Just to be honest.
What, east or west? Yeah, I mean,
it's just kind of just flat, bland land. It's just like straight. I mean, I don't like 35 either. Don't get me wrong. Once traffic, but that's where I head. I go at least towards Oklahoma, and
I don't like the drive anywhere leaving DFW until
my
I get
God.
to the town I'm going to.
You're right.
And then I go,
Yeah.
okay, that drive is all right because
Yeah.
it took me to Austin.
took you to Austin.
I
You
feel
like Austin?
Sure, I guess. I don't. People worship it like it's
No.
the craziest place in the world. But every time I go there, it's like a little bit less unique and stuff.
Yeah. I don't know. I got a buddy that lives there. That's a good scene for, of course, we talked about before about the Texas country thing.
Yeah.
It's good, just live music in general.
Yeah.
It's a really good area.
So
But now it's becoming a big scene for comedy too, right?
well, it always was a big scene for comedy, but now it's like the Joe Rogan movement has made it like a different thing.
people want to go see live stuff.
Yeah.
And they have a lot of venues and stuff, right, that like just offer it all the time.
Yeah. Well,
Any day of the week, right? Any day of the week you can go down and something's going on.
yeah. Well, the problem is it's supposed to be the live music capital of the world. And, so I am basing all this stuff on my brother. He moved down there like 15 years ago.
Okay.
And
Strictly for music.
he just went down there on vacation and
Just
came
stay.
back and was like, I found out where I belong. I'll see you guys as soon as I have enough money saved up. And he saved up for 6 months and he's been down there since. And he's like, if Austin was a person, that's
him.
my brother. At least the place he visited 15 years ago. But he is a musician.
Okay.
And, it's supposed to be this place for artists and this place for musicians. But if you are a musician for a living or somebody that works a part-time job to be able to supplement their income as a musician,
Right.
you can't afford to live in Austin.
Yeah. No. Yeah. It's outrageous.
So, yeah, he's moved every year a little bit further out of downtown and the cool part of town where he used to live. So,
He's getting closer to Pflugerville.
Pflugerville. We did a hotel in Pflugerville years ago.
Or which one? Was it a new
It was
one?
the Marriott. I mean, it wasn't ground up, but it was like one of the only things out there. And now you drive past on a tollway, and it's like I can't even find the hotel because there's so much
yeah.
that's grown up around it.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. Oh, Pflugerville's gotten really big. All that area's gotten really big. Just
Yeah, Amazon moved down there. What
Yeah,
else?
it's-
Tesla or something, I think,
oh,
right?
that Tesla off of the tollway down there. Oh, it's huge. I'm pretty sure it's still halfway under construction, but they have half of it opened up. Like that's just how big it is. It's huge, so big. But not anywhere on the building does it say Tesla. But because there's like millions of Teslas sitting out there.
Right.
It's like you're driving by and you're like, what's this place? Oh yeah, Tesla for sure.
Mikey brings up a good point. Austin is so weird if you've never left Texas. I mean, that's pretty accurate. It's weird.
Yeah,
it's
just-
weird for Texas because it's like what's a good way to say this?
I'm saying I
It's
can
like
never
the
live
black
there.
sheep family member of Texas, right?
For sure.
It is.
Yeah.
It's just a different city, different than everywhere
different.
else. It's
just
free, it's loose. I mean, every time I've been there, I've had fun.
Yeah, I wouldn't say I haven't had fun. It's not the spot for me.
Yeah, I feel like it's any place that used to have a real unique identity. Take like New Orleans or Austin or something. Now that the whole country / the world is kind of being homogenized into, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that mixed with every other city in Texas / the South is all kind of trying to be Austin now.
I don't know.
There's pockets of Fort Worth.
Yeah.
When I travel, I go to Oklahoma City.
You're
I'm
right.
like,
There's
this
a
whole
lot of
district.
dynamics. It depends on where you fall into and what where you want to be. You're right. It's kind of a big demographic on just what is down there. But I don't know. I definitely prefer it over Dallas. I cannot stand Dallas.
Yeah, I
hate
don't.
Dallas so much.
The only people that like Dallas are the people that live in Dallas.
You're right. Like everybody asks where you're from. Nope, Fort Worth. Oh, Dallas. Nope, Fort Worth.
Do y'all have ghosts
Yeah.
in y'all's ears or just mine?
I got a little.
You got a little ghost in there?
I got
Okay.
a bunch of liquid in my bladder though.
Well, you're stuck back there.
I am kind
Yeah,
of.
you're kind of trapped. Can't just get up and leave.
You have to open the window.
So no, we'll take a break here in a minute. Have I told you about the sausage wrap I got while I was in Austin once?
Speaking of peeing, the sausage wrap.
They have.
So it's like that hot towel they put on your face on the airplane. Except it's
it goes downstairs.
nice.
Yeah, it was
Whoa, whoa,
exactly
whoa.
like that. Her name was. No, I'm just kidding. So it was me. We went down there for my sister's birthday. They lived in Houston at the time, so they drove up. I drove down, and we had a friend that lived there who now lives in fucking like New York or New Jersey, somewhere up there. So this bitch moved from Houston to Florida to New York, all selling fucking mattresses.
I don't know.
I
It's
should have
insane.
gotten the mattress game years ago.
Dude.
You can sleep anywhere.
I
guess.
wish I would have. I really wish I would have gotten the match
Sleep
game.
so good you don't even know what city you're in.
Yeah. So we're out there. We're having fun. We're out on what's the one next to 6th Street, Rainy Street?
Yeah, Rainey's the new spot to be apparently.
Yeah, and this was back when it wasn't quite the new spot. It was just if local people tell you go to Rainy instead of 6th Street.
Yeah.
It's more fun. So we were there, and then there was a trailer park of food trailers. And so we went in there, and me and Edith, my friend that sells mattresses all over the world now, we were going to go to the macaroni place.
Oh, I've been. Yeah.
My sister and brother-in-law were going to the barbecue place. Well, we get to the macaroni place, and like, well, we're out of propane, so we can't do anything right now. You have to wait till we get more propane. We're trying to borrow some. We'll have it figured out in a little bit. The line's already long. We're like, we're done here. We're not getting our macaroni. So we go to where my sister and brother-in-law are at, and there's on the menu it says a sausage wrap for like $3. Like $3 for a sausage wrap? Can't go wrong with that. It's like, fuck it, I might as well. I normally don't eat a lot while I'm drinking, so this might be just the perfect little snack.
You didn't say, I've never heard of a sausage wrap, but I'll find out what one is.
I thought that, but I didn't say it out loud.
You said, hey, it's $3. It's a good
Yeah.
deal.
So think about if you were ordering a sausage wrap, what would you picture it to be?
I think of a wrap as like a burrito,
Okay.
Yeah, so
but without
tortilla.
burrito ingredients. It's usually like chicken and lettuce and
They literally handed me a plate with a tortilla and a sausage link on it. That was it.
sausage wrap.
Sausage wrap. They didn't wrap it though. I had to wrap it myself.
That's what I was going to
So
describe.
then
it
I
as,
asked,
so.
like, hey, do y'all have mustard? Because that's how I eat most of my stuff. Like, if I have brats or something, I eat on a tortilla.
Yeah.
And so I was like, do y'all have mustard? Like, no, but the burger place next door does. I'm like, all right, I'm going to grab some mustard, put some mustard on that shit. And it was so fucking good. $3. So if you ever go to the food truck court,
Rainy Street.
find off of Rainy Street, find a barbecue place and get the sausage wrap and go next door to the hamburger place, get some mustard. It is great.
I bet I could eat 6.
Easily. Adding cheese would have
Less
been
than
good,
$20
too.
still. Is that right? Yeah.
Did you go to the Container Bar over off Rainy Street?
Ooh, no.
There's a Container Bar over there. It's pretty cool.
Do you remember fucking when we did the old podcast?
What about it?
Me and Pope were talking about Container Bar, designed one. what the hell is going on in this house?
I got
in this
ghosted
studio?
my
I got
cans.
ghost. It's probably my bladder screaming.
Yeah, well,
But yeah. So
Hey, weather and traffic on the deuces.
we
Let's throw it to this guy for the traffic.
hey, hold on. We can't do the traffic yet. You're just going to have a number one.
You don't know that.
I got a weather report. It's still fucking hot.
Yeah.
And I got a traffic report. It is clearing up a little bit over there on 35. Happy trails.
Happy Trails. Traffic and weather sponsored by Funky Picnic. Because all moms love a good cold Mexican lager.
University Building Specialties is a family-owned and operated commercial door and hardware distributor.
UBS specializes in hollow metal doors and frames, wood doors, finish hardware, and other miscellaneous specialty items.
Our 20,000 square foot facility located in Fort Worth includes a hollow metal fabrication shop and a variety of stock inventory.
UBS has ranked in the top 40 companies to work for in Fort Worth several years in a row, according to the Fort Worth Inc. magazine.
Here at UBS, we strive to provide contractors with the best quality product and quickest turnaround time. For more information about our products or joining our team of field installers, warehouse fabricators, office sales staff, and more, visit our website at ubsstores.com.
University Building Specialties, your mom's #1 supplier of butts, knobs, and knockers.
All right. Welcome back, Dougheads and Dougettes. Dusty did go poop, which means I have to tell you about the traffic and weather again.
Oh, that traffic at the Sims bathroom was piled up. There's so many people here that there's just so many people waiting at the bathroom. The lines are long.
They should use the garage.
You should make
Studio
one men and one women's.
Yeah, probably
that
so.
way.
Yeah.
Or
And
just tell
the kids count as women, so they got to use the women's bathroom.
women and children cannot use the studio bathroom, which is no longer the studio bathroom. It's now the one closest to this room.
Exactly.
I just made an executive decision. I'm going to go home, write it down, and mail it to myself.
There you go.
So
That doesn't work.
it absolutely does. It's pod law.
The only way it works is if you're
Damn, I gotta
mailing
look
a
at
time machine.
I still forget about that. I need to put it in the notes, the checklist.
Yeah, you have the same.
And put it in your notes to brush up on podcast law, because you should know that. You're the CEO of the Sims and Leon pod.
I don't think so. I don't think I'm the official CEO.
COO,
What's that mean?
Chief Operating Officer.
Oh, definitely not that.
Try and argue that one. You think this guy's operating chiefly?
This guy.
So 5 days ago, Radio Shack tweeted out, due to inflation, 6 inches is now 9 inches.
Okay.
Good news for the little guys.
Why did I get a high five? You piece of shit.
It gets cold, man. On the 22nd of last month, they tweeted at Miley Cyrus, "You up?"
I mean,
What is that referencing to?
When he's sliding in someone's DM, he's like, "You up?" That means you're going in for a booty call.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, you've never had a booty call, have you?
Not in the DMs like or nowadays.
So you've had a booty call?
Did I?
No, I'm asking.
Oh, I don't know.
Why else?
it's not fit to print.
Not fit to print.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to technically buy the rights to the name Circuit City. And I'm going to start a Twitter account
Bro.
for Circuit City.
When
and I'm
was the
going to
last
take
time you
these
heard that
fuckers
name?
down.
Circuit City, it's been a while.
Oh my gosh. Bringing back like
20 hours ago at Wendy's. What you doing, LOL? And then sad donkey face. I guess Wendy didn't respond.
I
Radio
mean,
Shack.
I'm going to get a Radio Shack Twitter up and running. It's going to be like or Circuit City. It's going to be like at Radio Shack. Your mom's a pussy, bitch. Ah.
At Wingstop, I'm craving you inside me. I'm telling you, this Radio Shack Twitter is fire. Oh, y'all don't agree?
it slaps. I don't know.
It slaps. That was I supposed to say instead of fire?
Yeah.
Oh, my bad.
Slaps. That's a new kid's lingo.
My bad.
Slaps.
So while you were taking your shit, we were talking about signatures and autographs. What is your signature like?
Can you write in cursive? That's what I want to know.
I was taught how to write in cursive, yes.
How much younger do you think you'd have to be to not know how to write in cursive? Also, could I still write in cursive if I had to?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think I could too.
Maybe.
Yeah, I don't know, dude.
There's a couple of those weird letters that
R's are gonna get you.
The R's.
Hey, anybody who wants a cursive letter from Steve-O, email us at simsleon.com.
That's
Sims and Leon, your mom's favorite podcast. Trust me, I'm a mom.
It works too.
That works too.
I couldn't hear it. Could anyone else hear
Was
that?
it a little too loud? Will you turn her down a little bit?
Cans are
I bet Dusty wishes he could.
SIMSANDLEON@gmail.com. There we go.
Yeah. What was the email for?
Because they're going to email us to get a letter from Steve-O in cursive.
Yeah. Do you remember how to how to draw a Q in cursive?
The Q's got me.
I feel like the Q's weird.
The T's and F's are weird.
The F is definitely weird.
I couldn't even
The J.
do
What about the J?
Dude.
the J.
Okay.
Yeah, I could do a J.
No, you're doing a T. Okay.
No.
So, yeah, it's like a weird squiggly. Anyway, so I'm in jail, right?
Oh, God.
And I know we already had a Steve-O jail tattoo episode, but
We can have another. Take off your shirt. Pop it off.
same. Why have I had multiple tops off episodes?
I've only had one.
All right. Same stint in jail.
Okay.
We're tattooing each other. Everybody's getting tattoos. This guy named Casper, he was, by all accounts, a white Hoover Crip. And he wanted to get his wife's name right here on the meaty part of his hand.
Okay.
So her name was Joni. Joanie. And he was like, nah, I don't do my J's like that. I do them like this. So long story short, this motherfucker came out of jail with the word Tony tattooed on his hand.
With the word Tony. Oh, shit.
Because it does look like a regular J, but that's a cursive T.
Okay.
Proceed.
But he don't do his J's like that.
He don't do his J's like that. Yeah.
I don't know how. I thought a J was that. Yeah, I could not write in cursive. At least not to my
Get
friend
the
George.
pen and paper.
Jorge. I could write to George, just not a Jorge, right?
I don't know. G's are a little tricky.
M and N would probably throw me off because I feel like those were kind of fucked up as a kid.
I feel like the ones you can't quite get, you can fake. As long as it's still cursive-y.
Okay. Which goes back to my actual signature, which is literally just my initials and squigglies.
Then how do you initial things?
R and an L.
Also, it's R squiggly, L squiggly, and cursive L. I know how to do a cursive L. Squiggly, and then the Roman numeral 3 in cursive. If you can do a Roman numeral 3 in cursive, I don't know if you can, but I try. And then my initials are just R squiggly, L squiggly, and then the number 3, not the Roman numeral number 3. So it's just 3.
That one is the cursive one.
Is it cursive? Can you? Numbers
Yeah,
are
I think
cursive
so.
too?
I'm pretty sure.
Everything but Roman numerals is cursive numbers.
I don't think they
Idiot.
wrote in cursive.
Like numbers are cursive.
Yeah.
Like how do you draw is it draw? Are you drawing in cursive or writing in cursive?
Writing.
How do you write a cursive 1? Okay. That makes a lot of sense, I guess.
Hell yeah.
How do you write a cursive 3? Apparently I've been doing it wrong.
No, you've been doing it right.
Oh, he is right though. I remember the 2 now. The 2 with the loop.
That's a Q.
No, it's a 2.
That's a Q.
No, it's a 2.
Or a
God
T.
damn.
I'm pretty sure you could write, "Hey Google bitches." Again, it's dead. It's back. Dead. Back.
No, it's back now. They're fine. It just froze up a little bit. We're trying. T. We're testing some new settings, so
Or 1080p. You can see all the pores in my skin.
yeah, we're gonna see if it lagged up, and apparently it did lag up
lagged
at least once. So
It lagged.
That's why we need a longer delay. I've been saying that.
It's dead. It's back. It's dead. It's back again. Hit the dump. He just said a bad word.
what'd he say?
I don't know.
Now do a black guy.
Do you love that drop?
Yeah, it's really makes me feel very safe.
He's like, yeah. This is gonna be my going out. Poor baby.
Huh? Poor baby.
I'd say the avocado, and you know how your shit swells up?
Yeah.
Yeah, mine's swollen up.
Why'd you eat an avocado?
Because it was in there.
It was there.
Yeah.
It's like I might die from this, but it's there, so fuck
No,
it.
On your
normally-
poop break, you ate an avocado?
He ate an avocado in the bathroom while he was pooping.
Which is his custom.
That's right.
Right.
Keep one on the shelf just in case you get hungry.
He keeps it in a bowl, like in the back
But
part
it's
of
got
the
skin
toilet.
on it.
Yeah,
So it's fine.
And that way it keeps it kind of cool so it doesn't get warm.
You can peel it easier.
Yeah. And the root, what is that called? The seed comes out much easier when it's cooled off.
Yeah. And then I'm hoping, because I'm dumping it down the septic tank, maybe I'll have an avocado tree there just coming out of the ground.
You're flushing the seed.
The seed, yeah.
You
And
got good.
clearing out that pipe.
You got good plumbing here.
You peel your avocados?
Do you see
What do
yours
you
like an
do?
apple?
I cut mine in half
And then,
and scoop out the green part.
oh, so that's not peeling?
Dustin
No, I
grabs
peel.
his
but
avocados whole
Peels with my hand.
and peels the skin off.
That's right.
is that how you peel it?
No. I think
Okay.
the same way Steve-O does.
Um,
So I actually cut it in quarters
Okay.
and then pull a little peel off.
So he does peel
I
it.
do peel it.
He peels it.
There ain't no scooping.
Ain't no scooping.
You lose avocado if you're scooping.
not the way I scoop.
He's too scoop goofing.
I think the peel is going to be better than the scoop.
Yeah, but there's a certain point between the peel and the avocado that there's like that fine line area that you don't really want to eat, right?
It's not a kiwi.
Well, but it's like a little tougher, has a little fuzz on it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Again, it's not a kiwi.
But it's an avocado, and what I'm describing, Steve knows exactly what I'm talking about. He might not care about that part. It's just a little bit more tough.
Y'all are weird. I think y'all are missing out on the best part of the avocado.
The fuzzy part?
By scooping it.
It's like a peach.
Yeah, I think you
I like
are.
my avocados like I like my peaches.
Then you
Fuzzy.
peel it off so you get that slight little fuzzy part, and it's perfect.
Oh, see, he admitted about the fuzzy part.
Mm-hmm. He also eats his strawberries with the stems on.
Wait.
Between
not
that
supposed
and
to?
taking his jobs is the
So-
only two Mexican things you've done since I started joining this podcast.
Do you eat pickled okra?
Calls them chicharrones. And he's going to tell me he's Mexican.
Chicharrones.
Chicharrones.
What are you supposed to call them?
Chicharrones.
You can call them that, or you can call them pork rinds.
I
Can't call them chicharrones.
Who? Mexicans can't?
Right.
Well, hold on. What are we talking about, first of all? Are we actually talking about chicharrones or pork rinds? Because there's a huge difference.
If he is
I'm
more
in over my
Mexican
head.
than-
No.
He's gonna bail out of this conversation real quick. Hey, give me that spoon that I'm scooping out my avocado with, so I can dig my hole out of this conversation. No,
Yeah.
Steve-O.
I grew up on chicharrones, and
Isn't that what?
And I grew up on pork rinds?
yeah.
yeah.
You don't get chicharrones in a bag. Are you shocked?
Ooh.
Okay. I'm going to have to take you somewhere to get chicharrones.
I mean, I've had fresh chicharrones.
Okay. You can call them, at least Colombians can call them chicharrones, and we speak the best Spanish. Like the cleanest
How much
Spanish there
Spanish
is.
do you speak?
Poquito.
Poquito. I want you to have a full conversation with Steve-O in Spanish right now.
Okay, what do you want to talk about?
Just start talking.
Do you speak Spanish? No, that's going to be a one-ended conversation right
translate.
there. Hola.
He said hello.
This is not good podcasting.
Why not? I think it's great.
I like having Dustin as a translator so he can translate English to you and Spanish to me. So
No,
I'll start again.
It'd be backwards.
Hola.
He said hello.
Oh, okay.
And now you respond.
Tell him I said that playing tennis for 14 hours makes me really tired.
You'll say jugar tenis.
That's very close.
Juego.
Juegas tennis.
So first you said I know.
Okay, I don't think this.
Es muy dificulta.
Okay, he's getting better.
He didn't say it's hard. It makes him tired.
Muy siesta.
Cansado.
Cansado.
Soy
Necesito
cansado.
un siesta. Porque
Now you're just adding stuff. You'd be a terrible translator.
Nah, he's pretty good.
I knew what he wanted to say.
Yeah.
He's a translator and a mind reader.
Es Pendejo.
See, I was thinking that I was stupid. Nicely done.
Okay. Well, you did much better than Spanish conversation I plan on doing.
Punta no.
Okay.
Punta no.
Dame la gato en tus pantalones.
Something your dog in your pants. Put your dog in your pants.
Did I say-
Gato, cat, pussy. Pussy in the pants.
Said gimme.
Give me the pussy in the pants.
Okay.
Oh, we're
Yeah.
close. I was close. Just give me a second.
Yeah, you were
I'm-
close.
I
On
took
dog
like
pants. I got it. Nailed it.
No. I heard gato.
That's what Radio Shack would have said if they were fluent in Spanish.
That's the next tweet right there.
Yo, ojalá un Oscar Mayer salchicho.
Wish it was an Oscar Mayer wiener.
Que es que yo realmente quiero ser.
That is truly who I like to be.
Because that is who I really want to be.
Yeah, I really want to be. I knew it was the Oscar Mayer wiener song.
You're pretty good.
Yeah.
You're hired.
I'm hired.
Mi salchicho tiene primero nombre. S-O-S-C-A-R.
My baloney has a first name.
Yeah. His name
There's no translation for bologna, so I just say sausage instead. Oh, I'm going to rephrase that. I don't know the translation for bologna, so I just say sausage instead. And out of 4 years of Spanish in high school, the last 2 being AP Spanish, and then 3 semesters of Spanish in college.
He's bragging now.
That's pretty much all I know are their Oscar Mayer wiener songs.
Yeah. I know jack shit.
You know multiple Oscar Mayer wieners songs?
I just gave you 2 of them. I
Two
wish I
lines.
was an
You get
Oscar
2 lines.
Mayer wiener, and I also said my bologna has a first name.
That's not the same song?
Those are 2 different fucking songs.
What? They have 2 different songs?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
A bologna company these days could never even have one song, let alone multiple.
I don't think anyone is advertising bologna anymore. It's like we
Name a
left it.
bologna company.
Oscar Mayer.
What's the next one?
Spam. Now you go.
No, I think Spam's different.
Nope.
Yes, Spam's not bologna.
Fuck.
Bar
Vienna.
S?
Vienna.
Bar S.
What?
Bar S? Bar S?
Like the root beer?
No. Like the bacon? The bologna?
They make bologna bacon?
No. But they make bacon, and I'm pretty sure they make bologna. Google bitches. Bar S. Bar S bologna.
We already got Trey saying bar S.
See? Trey said bar S.
He said SOCKS.
I like the SOCKS. That's just a fun joke.
All right. I know this is abrupt, but I think I have to go.
You gotta go?
Yeah. I
Give
think
me a beer.
Did you get an
on
emergency
my way
text?
out. I didn't get any text, which means I think my wife's asleep, and I think somebody's coming to drop off our baby.
Oh, yeah, that's
They
probably
can't ring the
important.
doorbell, wake her up?
They should. I mean, it's her mom, so
She doesn't have a key?
there's not going to be any.
No?
Hadn't occurred to me, no.
Hadn't occurred.
I feel like she deserves a key. The mother-in-law?
Well, she's not a Dougette, so I don't have to. I don't have to respond to that in any certain type of way.
Maybe she's watching us on the Twitch stream, the one of 4 viewers right now on their way to drop off the
I do
kiddo.
not think she is a fourth of the viewers
You don't think?
or knows how to use Twitch.
I was about to say, does she know what Twitch is? And if you told her I'm going to be on Twitch, could she figure it out?
On her jitterbug, not likely.
Hey, they make apps.
Do they?
All
I
right,
don't know.
I doubt it.
It's worth to see.
What's a jitterbug?
You don't know what a jitterbug is? It's a big ass phone with nothing but buttons. Like that big phone that your parents used to have on the wall with those big buttons. It's like that, but a flip phone. That's all it has on it. Yeah.
Like actual buttons you push?
You are the infomercial king, and it's an infomercial.
I haven't watched infomercials in a while because I don't have
I think it's just
television
a cell phone that
services.
only makes calls.
It only makes calls and has big ass buttons, so you can't miss them.
Okay. So it's like a cell phone for old people.
That's their clientele.
So you're saying your mother-in-law is old?
Factually, yes.
He just translated.
She has an iPhone though.
I spoke in English, and he was translating what I was saying in English.
I used to be a really good English to English translator, which is much more difficult than you could imagine. Because if you're actually doing it while two people are having a conversation, you can say both sides of the conversation. It takes skills.
All right, now do a black guy. I'll say something in white person, and you translate it.
God, that's not a good idea.
You're talking to Dustin, right?
Looking straight at you, buddy.
Oh. Okay, let's see what we can do.
I'm pretty irritated by all these snakes on this gosh darn plane.
I'm tired of these snakes on these motherfucking snakes on this motherfucking plane.
Racist. All right.
I'm Samuel L. Jackson. I was doing impersonations.
Oh, of an actual person?
Yeah, I was doing Samuel L.
Save
Jackson. Yeah. All right, Steve-O. Love you. Have fun.
Love you guys.
Yeah, it's been real.
Hopefully your mother-in-law doesn't have to leave your daughter sitting on
The porch.
the porch.
That's how we got her in the first place.
All right.
All right. Want to talk about a few other things?
Yeah.
Still kind of
Break
early.
it in.
Mikey's starting his thing at 8.
Oh, he is.
Yeah.
That's why he's not as active on everything.
He's got to get everything set up for his deep dive.
He's getting set up. Man.
Which, if we had the capabilities of rating him, we could rate him with the same people that are going to go watch his when they're done watching ours.
How do we do that?
I don't think we can. I think we have to be affiliate first.
Oh, really?
I could be wrong.
And have more than 4 viewers.
We got
up to 6. That's all I
probably
saw.
helps. No, that's good. We maxed out at 8 at one time.
We have? That's the only max out we've had?
8 at one time.
At one time.
Last week we had 16 unique
Gotcha. Yeah.
watchers or whatever it's called. All right, what you got? What you want to talk about?
Oh, let's see. What do I want to talk about? First of all, I guess pink's a new color. You know, I wore the swimming breeches because you never know when you're going to get in the pool after a good podcast. And our new signs up here. I know it's hard to see on the screen.
So I don't think pink is a new thing. It might be new for you.
It's not.
Like
I've been wearing pink for a while.
Yeah, I've loved pink for a long time. It's one of my favorite colors.
Yeah.
Probably my favorite color. It's just bright. It's happy.
But I like the bright pink like what you and I
Yeah.
I don't care for a dull pink.
You know how many times I've gotten compliments on this shirt?
Yeah.
Because the color's like, oh, that's such a pretty color. And then I turn around, it says moist on the back, all written out gross. They're like, yeah, but look at the back. It's like, you're disgusting. Nah, it's a good word. Everybody loves the word moist. Why wouldn't you?
I don't know. Moist.
Okay, so we talked about getting VCRs. Was it last week?
Yeah, it's a couple weeks ago. Talked about actually it was last week, I believe.
Have you?
We were talking about how a new person would get a VCR if they had not had one.
You can get them.
Yeah. Amazon?
You can go to Amazon, you can go to eBay, many places. I looked. I did a search.
Okay.
Knowing the technology we have, take a guess on what a new or refurbished VHS player would cost you.
It's probably going to be more than it cost new, because I would say the rarity and the necessity of it is not as active as it was. So they're not as easy to get. Let's see. I'd probably place it in a range of 150 to 175.
Double or triple that.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Son of a bitch.
We should be. We can pull it up over here. Talk about something. I'll find something. I'll find it for us.
Okay, so VCRs are that expensive, then how much are the tapes? Because unless you're sitting on a shit ton of tapes to be able to play.
Well, like you said, that Back to the Future sold for what, 50,000? But it was trilogy and signed.
Yeah, it was that
by
signed
Biff.
shit,
But it's not like it was signed by Marty McFly or
Right.
Doc Brown.
Yeah.
It was signed by Biff.
Motherfucking Biff. Steve O.C. still warm.
Did you smell it?
No, I just touched that. I said it's still warm. I said it smelled warm.
It's a very weird thing to do.
I was kind of kneeling my foot on it. Still warm.
Hey, Steve-O, when you listen to back of this and you find out that Dustin fills your chair after you leave.
We told him what we did to his mic. That's why we told him not to leave his. Oh, wait,
No,
his old
his headphones, yeah.
And he still leaves them. Look at him.
He's not very smart
He
sometimes, huh?
just leaves them around. He knows what we're going to do to him.
Mod T says you can get them at $6 at the thrift. Get them for $6 at the thrift store all day long.
So VHS.
But you can't get new ones.
Yeah. We should start streaming on the VHS.
I don't think you can stream on the VHS.
Yeah, it'd be more of a safer later type thing.
Yeah, I could be wrong.
I don't know.
Maybe we should record on the VHS.
I'm saying.
And then upload those to YouTube. Record to VHS, convert to digital, upload to YouTube, and that'll be our podcast.
Yeah.
We need one of those giant video cameras
That's what I was
that
about to
fits
say.
on your shoulder.
Yeah, like I was videotaped whenever I was coming out of the womb. And I don't know what happened to that recorder, because I don't remember because my parents had a VHS tape of filming us at Christmases and stuff, and I was probably like, I don't know, 4, and then it kind of disappeared. I don't ever remember the video recorder, so I don't know what happened to it.
Interesting.
Unless they sold it, pawned it. I don't know. Maybe they need the money.
They probably need the money for you.
For me.
Yeah, sell
all
that.
my expensive habits.
All your expensive habits. They had to sell that.
As a kid.
Yeah, they had to sell the VHS. Like,
I asked for a truck for Christmas.
this motherfucker he needs a John Deere tractor.
Hold on, that was later on in life.
For his 14th birthday, he needs a brand new Chevy Z71 crew cab for his 15th birthday.
Why are you hating?
No, I'm not. I think it's awesome. But that's why they had to pawn off the VHS recorder.
Years and years back when I was 4 because they were...
Yeah, so they could deposit the money into the bank account so it can grow interest.
Grow interest, all right.
Yeah, so pawn it for 75. By the time you turn 14, get that John Deere tractor, that's probably $100.
We do have the little bitty VHS tape
The 8mm?
Yeah. And we have a shit ton of those that I need to go through from birthday parties and stuff. We should watch those one day after a pod. I should bring it here. We just put it on the 60-inch, sit here on the couch.
We could watch the movie I made.
Yeah, that too. Yeah.
I have that one. The 8mm recorder and player that I have, it cuts off. It doesn't stay on for very long. So it goes for 20 minutes, cuts off, reboot it, goes for 20 minutes, cuts off. So it's kind of a pain in the ass to watch stuff on that one. But if you have one that we can actually hook up and play.
Yeah, it's the recorder. You just have to put it in the recorder and then play it off that.
Right. Same thing. I got the same setup, except my recorder shuts off.
I'll grab it next time at my parents'.
And the patent pending for the bridge that
we need to put that on the notes.
Is probably
gone. Not worth anything.
Yeah.
We'll open it on air.
What's T saying? What's Mikey and T saying?
Oh, dang. We got a lot of comments here.
Yeah, you're not very good at following these comments.
Well, me and you were just talking. I'm facing you.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. It faces me, so I see them when they come in.
We need a red button.
We needed to face you more.
Oh, okay.
That way, you can read them better than I can.
All right. I'll send you my copy of the Back to the Future on VHS for the low price of $1,500. Is what Mikey said.
That is cheap. Do you have the trilogy, Mikey? That's a big question.
What about Black to the Future? That's what Trey said.
I have not seen Black to the Future, but
I haven't either.
I might be watching that tonight.
He said it's real.
Oh, I believe him.
All right, so we got this JVC VCR. Of course, this is sponsored. You got it Prime, free delivery.
You have the mouse so you can scroll. Tell us what you see on that smile.amazon.
18 left in stock, so you better order soon is what Amazon says.
But it's a new one, right? It's not refurbished or used?
No, it says renewed.
Renewed, so it is a refurbished one?
Yeah. 6% off right now for the low price of $374.
Jeez.
Woo.
What's the original price?
There's a Sony, $399.
Wow. Seems like, no, that makes sense.
We got the Sony for $329. Also Prime, free delivery by Monday. 2 left in stock. You better order that one soon.
Ooh, get it by Monday?
Another Sony. Hey, this Sony right here is the exact one I have in my living room right now.
You have
this one right here in the living room.
You have a VCR in your living room now?
I do right now. This exact Sony right here. $340.
Fucking sell that shit.
You ain't lying.
We can sell that by 2 more microphones.
Sony. Let's start going to the thrift store and get these $6 VHS players.
I know. After I saw this, when I looked it up, I called my mom. I was like, did you get rid of your VHS players that you had that you wanted to hook up? I was like, yeah, I got rid of them all. I was
my God.
Well, shit. We could have refurbished them and sold them for $600.
My parents have the VHS.
The DVD combo.
Exactly.
I have a little TV with the VHS player in it.
Oh, my God.
I think I still have it. I don't know.
A Funi, the combination VCR DVD recorder.
A Funi?
Yeah. FUNAI. I never heard that brand.
Sounds like a fake Sony.
Sounds like a phony, yeah. $779.
Jeez. What's that one for $151?
Clear Click Video to Digital Converter 2.0, second generation.
So you have to buy the $700 DVD VHS player.
Record a video from VCRs, VHS tapes, yada, yada, yada.
Jeez.
So basically it's just an adapter. All right, these DVDs right here. CD and DVD burning 2 disc.
I still have my old DVD or CD burner.
$21. Remember when that's the only way to watch porn? Is what T said.
On VHS? I think we talked about that, didn't we?
I think y'all talked about that.
Like you have to pause at the right spot, and Steve-O got caught because his sister hit play on the movie.
Yeah, that's right.
And his brother got so mad at him.
That's right.
Or something along those lines. I know that was kind of the story. What else we got? Is that it? What is this? Oh, let's look for the race car rewind machine.
Okay. So, VHS tape to record on.
So a blank VHS.
I think so. It says no fluid reusable video head cleaner tape. I don't know what that means. It's $8.
Well, you got to clean the VCR head.
I never had to do that.
Right, because you were rich. You know, just switch to Laserdisc.
Did we?
I don't know.
I don't know either. All right, what else do you want to look up?
Laserdisc was one. Nah, we don't need to look anything else up. Laserdisc was one of the weirdest things ever because it came out and it seemed like a great idea because it was basically records, but for movies.
Yeah.
And then someone was like, hold on, let's skip this whole middle ground that we did between vinyl, 8-tracks, tapes, CDs, and just put these giant laser discs on CDs and call them DVDs.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, that makes a lot more sense because now you don't have to take up so much room for these movies.
Right.
Because it's not like vinyl. Like, people love vinyl because it has a better sound, a more true sound than when it's digitalized and put on a CD or, you know, iTunes and stuff like that.
Yeah.
When you actually listen to the vinyl, you hear a lot more details.
Right.
I don't know if you pay any attention to that, but that's why vinyl, I think, that's why vinyl made a comeback.
Yeah.
You know, it was pretty much gone, and then all of a sudden, what people called hipsters were like, oh, I like this vinyl stuff, and then everybody like, I like vinyl too. And now everybody's got a turntable, and Mikey's got two turntables and a microphone.
The low-tech, low-fi, low-life.
It ain't that low-tech anymore, man.
Oh, he get his new stuff in?
Yeah, you missed out on his Saturday thing. He's about to go live, so we may need to cut this short so we don't interrupt his thing, if that's okay with you.
That's fine.
But for anybody who wants to go see Mr. Mikey Unlikely, that's twitch.tv/
MRMIKEYUNLIKEELY.
All right, traffic on the deuces. Traffic's looking pretty heavy out there. Weather brought to you by the Funky Picnic.
And the weather that I'm looking at right now says it's hot as balls.
Yep. Here
outside.
in Texas, it's hot as balls.
And
105 degrees. Grass is burning. I gotta go water the grass, speaking of which.
We're scheduled for record-setting temperatures all week long.
Yeah.
It's dumb.
Triple digits all week long.
And if you're...
Chance of showers maybe on Saturday, but it's a slight chance.
And if you're in Denver, you have very nice weather, and the traffic's not as bad right now.
Yeah. Denver, weather's in the 70s. No humidity.
No humidity. That's...
Or if you're on the Texas coast, you got water, so you're one up on everybody else.
Humid sucks.
Yeah, the humidity. You could tell, what was it, like, probably a month ago, whenever it's hotter than hell outside, and then the week following that was still just as hot, but the humidity was less. And you're like, man, this is way better. Oh, man, it was so bad. I was sweating my ass off. You woke up in the morning, walked outside 6 a.m., sun's not even up yet, sweating your ass off already.
Yeah, and I've been in Vegas in August, and it's hot, hot, hot. But it doesn't feel as bad.
No.
Like, Holly was trying to plan her birthday to go to Vegas for her birthday. She ended up doing Denver instead.
Yeah.
And nobody wanted to go. She's like, it's too hot. It's like, well, you don't spend time outside except when you're at the pool.
Yeah.
And then
by water.
You're in the water. You're drinking $60 buckets.
It's like, find something else to bitch about.
Yeah. And then when you're not at the pool.
I don't even think I would look at the
inside.
weather or the time of year that I would go to Vegas. It's Vegas.
It's Vegas. It's always fun.
Yeah. People need to grow up.
Yeah. All right, I think we need to cut this one off so we can jump on Mikey's Twitch.
All right.
Give him a watch.
Well, all our 5 viewers, y'all head on over there.
Yeah, go twitch.tv/ Mr. Mikey Unlikely. You can find a link to that at simsandleon.com. That's... Do you want to go?
SIMSANDLEON@gmail.com.
I just learned something new. If I switch the page...
It takes the button off.
Stops. Good to know.
We're all learning.
We're learning the new equipment. It's a learning period. We're having fun.
Y'all don't get used to the deer and the barns in the background. That's going to be coming down here soon. We got some new studio ideas and some new backdrops. So
our backgrounds will slowly be changing, and then once I say probably September-ish hits,
we'll be back,
in the garage.
Back in the garage.
And then we'll have all this out there.
Yeah.
All the on-air lights.
Yeah, we'll move them all out there.
That'd be fun. All right. Twitch.tv/Sims and Leon. Get on there, click that heart so that way you can know we're doing our live broadcast, because we have fun. If y'all listen to this, you know that we interact with our viewers, and that's my favorite part of the live Twitch streams.
Yeah, me too.
And then same thing when Mikey's live, just interacting with everybody that is in the chat with him.
Yeah.
That's Twitch.tv/Mr. Mikey Unlikely. Anybody on Twitch right now, jump over to that, because he's about to go live and do his deep dive on, I don't remember what he's doing today. I forgot. I should have asked him earlier.
Catch us on the TikTok, SNL_boys with a Z. Email us, please.
SimsandLeon@gmail.com.
Just say hi, do whatever.
For everyone hearing this now, and this should be out tonight. So, Steve Gamble this Friday the 8th. Is that right?
9th.
Friday the 9th?
Yeah.
He will be there Friday, Saturday at Hyenas.
We double check that, but I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, he'll be at Hyenas this Friday and Saturday, whatever it is, 8th or 9th, July 8th or 9th, one of those two, or both of them, who knows.
Shit, you're right, it's the 8th.
Okay, so we'll be there the 8th and the 9th at Hyenas Fort Worth. Following week, he'll be in Dallas, so jump on there at hyenas.com. You can find the link at simsandleon.com. Buy some tickets, support our buddy. We love him. He's fun. He's awesome. And, yeah. What else you got? Facebook? Your mom's favorite podcast?
Yep. It's on Spotify, Apple,
everywhere, iHeart,
everywhere.
And our Instagram.
Yep.
Which I don't know what that one is. SNL Boys, Sims and Leon.
Yeah.
Just
one of the handles.
You'll find it.
We just got to 6.
Damn it. Sorry, number 6. Go to twitch.tv/Mr. Mikey Unlikely.
Come back.
Food order for His Highness.